My hair back. What's that song?
I whip my hair back and forth.
It is back and forth.
Yeah.
Is it whipping?
It's whipping side to side, not back and forth. Though.
How do you whip it?
Be careful. Moisturizer for my dry ass. Just kidding.
Shit's expensive, you know.
How about wiping your hands on my... Your sweat is in my moisturizer.
I've just moisturised my hands though.
I don't know what you're lying for. You're using hands.
Dribble.
We'll do it the dribble,
What we're going to do next time.
When I suck my teeth, we're going to dribble.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Oh, are you drinking? If you're drinking, I'm drinking. It's so hot. Can you imagine if I went like that? It's really warm.
All I see is you on the thing, you're like, almost like you're scared of the cover. That's what I'm like, fam. I shake like
yeah,
mad.
that's true. That is what I
So you shouldn't make fun of...
Come on, let's do this.
Let's do this. Focus, man. We got work to do.
Focus.
Hello, sup, and hi, guys. First of all, we want to start with, we are very sorry that you've not seen us in a while.
Ida's fault.
It's not.
Just saying.
It's not. You're so quick to blame me, Bev, and dump it all on me.
It's always
That's not a good partnership, is it? Is it, darling? Anyway, hi guys. We are so sorry that we've not filmed anything for you for so long. We've just not really been in the mood for filming, to be honest. We filmed one video and it was too long. Well, it wasn't too long. Joe, this one, said he didn't look sexy enough in it, so he didn't want it posted.
So you just did one. You did about 3 lives there.
No, he said. What was it that you said?
It wasn't good enough to go out.
The video was good. He wasn't paying attention. He was off daydreaming about something else. that's why. Because it's like, oh, I just sit there and I just look bored. I was like...
Do you know what? I will introduce this video because I just take it too long. So basically, we are going to do a video about Ida's goals, what she wanted to do yesterday, last year.
Yours as well.
Well, no, because I didn't have too much insight on that one. But we're going to do about Ida's goals last year, what she wanted to achieve and whether she has achieved them and what her goals are for this year. Is that alright?
Wait, they want to hear about you, Bam?
That's for a next video.
Okay. Alright, guys. So Joe wrote down.
I wrote them down because I know we faff and, you know.
Otherwise, we'll be here till tomorrow talking.
Question 1. What were your goals in 2017?
My goals in 2017. So what had happened was, as you guys know from if you watch us, if you don't, check our old videos. They're very good and entertaining, of course. But plug. Anyway, I left my job early this year in 2017, of course, last year. In April, I left my job in April 2017 to pursue my dream. So that is one that you already know of, which is the hair. So I wanted to do wigs for sale and sell hair extension. That was the plan. That didn't go well. So before I left my job, I managed to save quite a lot of money because I was paid quite well. So obviously I was alright with that for a while. The wig stuff, it was going alright, but it wasn't growing as fast as I would like it to. And it's still, of course, growing and I'm still doing it. But yeah, it needs more work. I feel like I probably need to work with somebody with certain aspects of it, because like when it comes to slaying the hair, of course I can do that, but there's little bits of bobs about the business that I'm lacking. With the other thing that I wanted to do that you don't know about is that me and my family wanted to start a food van business. I've always loved the idea of having like a business together with a family, and with our family we love food, we love cooking and everything else. So the opportunity came to buy this van, so we were like, you know what, we've talked about this for long enough, let's go for it. Like let's just buy it. Of course, this is just in excitement. Normally, Joe knows me, if I'm about to buy something, I'll do so much research about it. But this was a family friend. Yeah, so you can probably guess what happened now. The van was dodgy AF. My auntie and my uncle drove to pick it up. On their way back, they were like on the motorway for about 10 minutes, the van broke down. And since then, the van needs a new machine. Apparently, like, it's just gone through so much stuff. Obviously, that's not great, but I am very glad as to when this negative stuff has happened, that it's happened in the beginning rather than when we have a van full of food, or the fact that my auntie and uncle came out of it safe and sound, because the van was apparently smoking and everything else. So like with anything, and like with business, I don't think you can go into it with something going wrong and thinking that it's the end of it, because I'm sure if we're going into business, like, there will be other things that go wrong. You just have to soldier on with it. But it's delayed our plans massively. And because I've sort of half focused on that, half focused on the hair stuff, I've not really dedicated my time fully to anything. So it ended up that both of them got missed out, really. Because my initial plan was that if one of them fails, at least I've got the other one. But instead, because I'm starting both of them anew, like, it ended up just not working out. But those are still my dreams. Those are still things I want to do. Those are still things we can do. So the van's currently being in the garage, it's being fixed, making sure, of course, that if we go back on the road, that it's perfectly fine. And then we have to talk about, like, funding the business again, because most of our funds has gone since, because we spent everything pretty much, so we have to build funds back up again. And that's the same for the hair business. Like, I make enough to probably pay bills and everything else, but nothing beyond that. So that was my 2017. It wasn't the worst, but it could have been better. Of course, in terms of love and happiness, we did really good. That was an amazing year, another amazing year. There's nothing new for us there. And in terms of just life, like, I've been so much happier for leaving my job. I think the question I get, of course, with that everything hasn't gone as planned, is that, do you regret leaving your job? No. The only thing I miss about my job is the steady paycheck, because it was good money, and money's always nice to have and to feel secure. But honestly, I am so much happier. Like,
I know you are anyway. Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
So
I'm so, like, I feel like a different person. It was just eating away at me. Just the idea of, I hate the idea of working for anyone else. It's never been my personality. I've not really, I don't know, I feel like I'm more for a creative field, and a job that I do as well. Maybe I could work for someone else if it was something I loved, but I did not love the job at all. I don't think I'm an office jobby type of person. Anyway, and I'm sure most of you would, who know me by now, know that you probably wouldn't put me in an office jobby thing and say that that would be my happy environment.
So the last question.
The last.
What are your goals for 2018?
The goals, I feel like I've kind of answered that. It's just to continue with what we were doing. Like, I need to find ways to get people to invest in the business. And I think I need to focus on setting one up properly first before I start setting up the other. Like, I'm not going to obviously wait for it to be completely, but setting up two different things at the exact same time. Maybe just leave it a couple of months, if whatever it takes in between them, and get my funds back up without having to go back to work. I think that would be ideal. Because, like, having to go back to work now does not sound great for me. So it's get the money back up before I go back to work. Well, so that I don't have to go back to work. Because having to go back to work to get my funds back up. Because when we started the van, by the way, it was all just saved money. We didn't have any loans or any investments or anything like that. So I just need to figure out if we can maybe get some investments behind us. Because I wouldn't, like, I'm one of those people, I know nothing about business, pretty much. I just know what I want to do, what I want to achieve. I have all the ideas, but none of the, well, some of the know-how, of course, but not enough. Because how some people can be like, oh, you can, if you want to start a business, you need to do this, do that. So educate myself more. I would say it's my main aim. So educate myself around that and more, and then trying to get some people to give me their money, basically. Hi, you want to give me your money? Summarize your stuff, your feeling about everything.
My feeling when it comes to Ida's, what she's done, where she's going, I tell her maybe not often enough, but I have told her before, I am so proud of this girl. She has done an awful lot. She told me this is what she wanted to do. She was going to save X amount of money and then she was going to get things started, and that is exactly what she did. So I'm very proud of her for that. When it comes to 2018, I do feel how she just said she needs to concentrate on one thing for X amount of months or however long it takes for something to come to fruition, let's say. And when it comes to, I don't know, when it comes to loans and stuff, we already know that you can sort of get like crowdfunding or angel investors or...
I don't even know.
Something
like, where do you... Crowdfunding, is it like a website called crowdfunding?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
We can, there's Google, we can Google it.
We can Google, we'll find it.
But no, like I say, I'm very proud of you. You've done brilliantly for last year. We're literally in the days of this year, so...
Yeah. And of course we've got YouTube as well, which has gone really well for us in terms of like growing our audience. Maybe not, like YouTube is like this. And for anyone thinking that like if you're on YouTube it means that you're rich, no. Genuinely, like if you start YouTube you have to enjoy doing it, because there is like hardly any money in it when you first start. What you get is fame with that money. That's what you get mostly on YouTube. Which is not it's not what we wanted anyway in our life, but what we've got from YouTube is so much more. It's just honestly, like, because I feel like, you know, we live in a world where like you are shown that there's so much negative stuff out there, but there's you people who just click and watch us because you just want to watch two people being happy in love. And that's what you want, like this. And I think we get tricked into believing that like the world is dangerous, people are bad, blah blah blah. But 99% of our comments are people going out their way to write nice stuff to us, to give us tips, to give us advice and things like that. And I just think we live in a pretty good world. Like obviously we are ruled by pretty bad people. I still a conspiracy theorist over here. But the people in it, we are still good-hearted people who just want the best, and normally we actually want best for even people we don't know. So we are very grateful that you guys tune in. Honestly, very grateful. I know it sounds like people just say it, but we are so grateful to have you guys watching us, to subscribe, to continue talking to us, to suggesting us to your friends, like little things like that. It's just, it means a lot to us, and we honestly enjoy having those conversations. So when we say to comment, like, we love reading them. We may not be able to, especially like this past couple of months, we've been very bad with replying because it's just been busy, like end of year. But like we do read every single one of them, and we do love getting to know you, and like we do recognize names. So don't just think, oh, I'm commenting and they don't see it. We recognize people's, and sometimes when we talk we'll be like, oh, this person, yeah, and that person, and then
we can say like the first name of someone, and we'll just expect either me or Ida to know, like, oh yeah, this person said that, and like we know you guys. Obviously we don't, we feel that we do.
So we of course know that there's some of you who are faithful watchers, but you never really comment. That's fine. I'm not a great commenter. I'm trying to be a bit better now that I see how important commenting is, but like just your likes, your views, your thumbs up is great. Obviously we won't get to know you as well as we do if you do comment, so every now and just try and drop a comment and just say, even if it's just like hi, we're happy with that. But
what's your goal for YouTube for 2018 then?
When it comes to YouTube, genuinely, babe, I know you probably won't like me saying this, but I have zero goals, because YouTube is one of those things that at the moment I just feel like it's a hobby, because I have no idea, like, even how fast we've grown. I had no expectation for us to grow that fast over the year, but at the same time, with how much things go up and down all the time, I have no idea. And sometimes you have no idea what you've done to get it to go up or get it to go down. So like, it's just your life is in someone else's hands, so that's not my main focus. I feel like YouTube, I just see it as fun interaction with you guys, getting to get insight into our lives and our crazy selves. What's yours?
Well, my goal is completely different to yours. I would much prefer to do YouTube full time, so I'm going to do everything in my power to obviously do that. So whereas you would like it as a hobby, or like it as a hobby, like it as a hobby,
yeah.
I would prefer to do it full time. So that's my goal for 2018.
I love doing YouTube, but I hate editing. It takes too long. Like, I love the filming, I love fun.
That's what I'm for.
But then you don't do it all the time because you're at work all the time now.
Well, that's not my problem. You're gonna have to get over that one, aren't you?
But then it then relies on me, and you know I absolutely hate editing, man. I genuinely despise editing, and then it's gonna fall on me to do the editing, and I don't like it. And I told him that from the beginning. I provide talent. That's my part of this, and then you do the editing. And editing those cooking videos take forever. So
yeah, but that's because you want to do you want to do like these cooking, and then you want to do a voiceover, then you want to do this.
And I'm still not happy with it by the end of it.
Because I prefer like the camera just to be there. You've seen my cooking videos. You've seen the people like my cooking videos.
And they're so good. Because you're not even doing it. But no, but I don't like my cooking videos. I feel like they're so crap. Because I watch a lot of cooking videos on YouTube. And I watch mine and I was like, this is like, it's just so amateur. It's not even funny. But I still share it because I know you guys are interested. But I think I'm going to stop doing cooking videos for 2018.
Oh, that's controversial.
I think I'm going to stop, guys. Because I don't think most of you guys care about the cooking videos.
Anyway, right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Ida has been speaking a lot in this video, but this video was more so because Ida had a lot of plans and stuff to get by. This video was obviously for Ida. So I think
she's just here for appearance reasons.
I'm literally just here for appearance reasons. So I think maybe I will do my sort of goals and achievements and whatever, blah 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 blah, in a different video. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, always comment. We love your comments. And obviously
if you're watching this for the first time, welcome to the Joda family.
Yeah,
we are Joda.
I interrupts all the time, get used to it. And everyone else, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for watching.
Do you know why I interrupt before we end it?
Okay, no.
Do you know why I interrupt? You give me too much opportunity to interrupt because you like if you notice how I talk, Bev, like you will find it difficult to jump in at some point. You find it very hard, but you will say something like this, and then this happened. So do you see how many opportunities there is?
No.
That's fair. All right, guys.
I say something. I say something. Let that sink in. Then continue. So I'll say like a sentence. Full stop.
But in that,
take a breath.
But in that,
and then go. In
that time, I've managed, just like that, I've managed to have like 10 different thoughts. But by the time you're done speaking, as a one sentence, I've already like forgotten about it. And I'm like, oh crap, I wanted to say something that was really good. And that's,
yeah, but what you deem as really good might not actually be that good. So shut up! That
sounds like a people who listens to me problem. That's not my problem.
I'm laughing, my brain came undone.
Oh no, not your brain.
I whipped my hair back too quick. I whip my hair back. What's that song?
I whip my hair back and forth.
It is back and forth?
Yeah.
Is it whipping?
It's whipping side to side, not back and forth. Though.
How'd you whip it?
Be careful with that.
Yeah, no, I snapped my neck on that one last time.
Remember your neck pain.
Right, I think we said bye, didn't we?
Alright, bye guys.
Now we've said bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the bye. Arrivederci. Ciao. I think that's all I know.
No, I used to say bye. Arrivederci. Bye, ciao, arrivederci, assoverecci, amamorecci, apaparecci.
Oh, so you don't actually know bye in other languages?
Well, it's just, no, it's just making up words.
Hey door.
Hey door.
What's that?
Bye in Swedish. You know that?
Oh, I just hear you say it all the time.
Ha det så bra. Tack och hej. Puss och hej.
Puss? Oh yeah, puss.
Puss hej. English people find that one hilarious because, you know, it sounds like another English word.
What's puss hey?
Puss hey is kiss bye.
Oh, that is not
just
good.
Rude.
Alright, go.
Puss hey.
Puss hey.
She play me like some Baltimore, like some Baltimore. Rolling with guys I don't know.